This is the mechanic.
Okay, today's sun is hot too.
You better make
Today
sun shine than say rain come fall to spoil our work.
At least, nah.
You understand? If sun dey shine, it's good for our work. Bad.
Okay.
Bad.
All I didn't see.
Bad.
It's your time.
You want jump?
You won't tell me. You get sense at all.
That's why people are doing.
You tell me sorry. You get sense at all. So if you jam me now, you tell my family people sorry. Pass your papers. So they drive anyhow. What's it?
Officer, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Check him where?
Now you get this motor.
Yes, sir.
I make it the drive anyhow. Man, see your license. Why come fair for you? Come black for real life now.
And their camera, officer.
On the camera. Now your face now ain't good. Let me see. Okay.
Mike, I thought our papers are complete.
Everything is complete. I don't know what they are checking. They'll check it. Everything is complete.
No, everything complete. Oh.
Everything
with papers, everything complete.
For this country, don't you wear paper they complete?
It shocked me. Oh.
Paper no
It
dey
shocked
complete
me.
for this country.
It shocked me too.
You understand? You didn't check him well. There's other things to check. As I'm telling you, there's other things to check. Don't you see? Don't you see that the tire have expired?
True.
Huh? The tire have expired.
True.
Don't you see?
True.
Excuse me, officer. Excuse
Yes.
me. I don't understand. I just asked him and he told me our papers are complete. So why the searching and working on us that way?
For this country, don't see where paper is.
Put your hand for here.
Search him very well. Yeah? Search him very well. Search him very well.
Officer, please take it easy. It's my driver. He's not a criminal.
I know he's a driver, but now he's under our custody. You hear me? He's under our custody now. Search him to get him searched well.
Nonsense.
As I go around here, I discovered that the tire have expired.
Tire expired?
The tire have expired.
I don't understand. He never told me the tires are expired.
Everything is complete. The tire is expired.
Don't go
I've been
for
in
good
this job-
officers.
I've been in this job for 20 good years. You see this job? For 20 good years, I've been in this job.
So they teach my guy
I'm not
work.
teaching your job anyway.
Yeah?
I'm very sorry, please. I'm very sorry.
You
I never
should
knew our
know.
tires are expired.
You should know.
Officer, this only just stand like this. Only you, no water, nothing to cool down.
That is how we make
Under
it.
this hot sun.
That is where we make it.
Officer, you need water, even though na pure water, make it fit drink, Calm down, easy to. This one I work, day easy to stand under sun like this. It's only someone that doesn't have conscience that will see a good officer like you. I would not want to at least patronize or no. I'm not bribing you.
Are you giving me?
No, I'm just want to drink water. Drink
So you know
water.
Well,
to do
you
this.
don't want to do this. You don't want to. You don't want. You just allow me to be spending time talking. You cannot go. Your paper is complete. You want to see your paper.
Thank you.
Even as the tire, that's all. You can even use the tire for more 20 years.
No.
No.
Your paper is complete. Go.
Please, let's go.
Go.
Officer, thank you.
Yeah, go so that we can see the next person.
Thank you.
They go, man.
This is the mechanic.
Hello, my name is Franklin Wilson and I'm so excited coming your way. This is The Mechanic on your favorite station, the AIT. And today we'll begin a new series today. I'm so excited because this series I titled it The Nigerian Dream. Yes, the Nigerian Dream. So much is happening in our nation today that I know that a lot of people's heart has failed them. A lot of people's hearts, people have lost hope over the nation. But I'm here to let you know that there are still some of us that believe in this country. And I know that you are one of them. And we're going to be looking at something that is so dear to our country. You know, the national anthem. I know we sing it. Maybe you sang it in nursery school, you sang it in secondary school, primary school. And if I ask you to sing it now, I know you'll be able to sing it too. But you see, a national anthem is actually a patriotic music composition that symbolizes and also talks about our history and our tradition as a country and as a nation. It is a song that sings of the high praises of our nation. So it's not just any song, but one that is like our national symbol. It represents the tradition, the history, and the beliefs of a nation and her people. That means when we sing the national anthem should be able to open our eyes to understand who a true Nigerian should be. It should open your mind up to see how a true Nigerian should think. It should also be able to help you know what your character should look like as a Nigerian. I'm proud to be called a Nigerian. I'm so proud of it. Wow. See, anytime I think about it, I'm glad I wasn't born in any other nation. Yes, somebody's saying, is something wrong? No, nothing's wrong with me. I'm telling you me. I'm so excited about it. And today, we are going to be looking at the first stanza of the national anthem. We're going to be, looking at it and understanding what it means to us. The first stanza says, "Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey. Arise, O compatriots, Nigerians call obey." I've come today to ask you to arise. There are some of you right now that are still in secondary school, that deep within you, you're going to be a policeman tomorrow. And you're going to be the right policeman tomorrow. You know, the opening act today showed us something about the Nigerian police force that we are not proud of. But I know that there are men and women of the Nigerian police force that are actually standing for what is right. And I want to use this opportunity today to hail you people and to say thank you for arising. And with this program today, I want to talk to the young people listening to me. Inside you is sitting the capacity to be the next president of this country. Inside you is sitting the capacity to be the next bank manager. Inside you is sitting the capacity to be the next richest man in Nigeria. Inside you is sitting the capacity to be a senator, to be a governor, to be a local government chairman. And today I have come to say to you, arise, O compatriot. Arise. You can't keep sleeping all through the night without working on yourself. It's time to arise to build your character. It's time to arise to build your mind. It's time to arise to take your self-development seriously. Because I keep telling it, I say this to people, I say growing up and growing old are two different things. So I want to challenge you today to arise and let us obey the call of Nigeria. What is the call of Nigeria? You know, have you ever thought about that before? The Nigerians call obey. What's the call of Nigeria? Have you ever thought about it before? What could be the call of Nigeria? They say we are the giant of Africa. And I tell you we are. I don't care what anybody thinks out there. But I know we are. If we are the giant of Africa, it means that the whole world is depending on us for so much. But the question is, will we be able to deliver? we will be able to live to the true meaning of who we are. That's why I'm talking to you today. Because the Nigeria of tomorrow is the Nigeria coming out of you and I. So right now, are you ready to obey the call of our nation to serve our fatherland? Now, how do you serve your fatherland? A great man once said, never you ask what your country will do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. I always tell people this: Nigeria cannot get better than the development of her people. And you may say, yes, the government should do this, the government should do that. But then I ask you a question. Before government comes, what can you and I do for ourselves? What change can we bring in our little corner? What answers can we prefer in our little corner? Some of you get into the bus, or you are in a public place and you are eating something, and after eating what you're eating, you litter the environment. I want to ask you a question. Is it still the government that should let you know that the right thinking human being shouldn't litter his or her environment? And when you're done eating whatever it is you're eating, you fold that paper, put it in your pocket. When you get home, you do what? You trash it rightly. Or if you see any trash can around, you trash it. That is the Nigerians' call. One of the calls, calling us to what? To be clean. Calling us to keep our environment neat. I'm going to be coming back. I'm going for a break right now. And after the break, we're going to continue. Don't go anywhere, because today there's so much for us to talk about.
This is The Mechanic.
Welcome back. Today is a solemn day because we have blamed our government enough. This is still The Mechanic. My name is Franklin Wilson. On The Mechanic today, I think it's time we stop pushing blames and ask ourselves a few questions. I know the government have a role to play, but I also believe that you and I, we have a role to play to make our nation what it should be. And we're looking at the national anthem. And then, I started with Arise, O Compatriot, Nigerians call obey. Before I went on break, it says to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. To serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The question is, what does service mean to you? You see, I found out something. The Holy Book said that when you serve another man's business, you will receive your own. Now my question is this: you want Nigeria to make your business prosper. You want Nigeria to help you become a better person. But the truth of the matter is this: no land will bless you that you've not served. Think about it. There's a general principle of life that I found out. When you are born, your parents will do everything for you. They will clothe you, bathe you, feed you. Anything you need, you just cry and they come running to you. But at a point, they will serve you. But at a point, you'll be the one now serving them back. Instead of you now telling them what to do for you, as they are leaving the house, they will tell you what to do before they come home. That's service. And that's the same way. By the time you are adult enough to get married, you get married, and then you start the same circle again. So you see, life cannot actually work without us serving one another. But the truth of the matter is this. I tell people that service is simply what? Giving value. Ask yourself this question. In that your little street, what can you do to make the next person live a better life? Some people keep saying economy is hard, things are hard, this is hard, but then there's a way we can help one another. For instance, many years ago as a student, during the holidays, me and my friends, we will go to their streets, like mobilize young persons like us. We will all come out, clean up our streets, weed it, clear the gutters. We even contributed money then to buy dustbins, waste basket, and dropped at strategic places in our street then. Why did we do what we did? We did it because we wanted to contribute to our society. At a point in life too, what we were doing, that should be after my SS1, as I was getting into SS2, some of those my guys who were still living in the same street at that time, when we come back for holidays, we will look out for some, because we used to have these elderly men and women that were living in our street then, that their children were not around. So we will go to their house, help them to wash, help them to do clean up, clean their house for them. The ladies amongst us then will even go as far as we cook for them, buy provisions for them and keep for them. And then these elderly men and women will bless us. No wonder today some of us are doing well, some of us are succeeding in life. Why? Because we have served. We saw this as fun, something we do for our fellow Nigerians. Yes, I could still remember then, there was this street, before my street. The power holding company then we used to call them NEPA. They will go to their street, cut their streets. But by the time they come to our street, they will be shocked that everybody on our street have paid their NEPA light. I will tell you why it was so. It was because of just a few of us. We will make sure that the moment the power holding company brings, our tariff and what we're meant to pay, we will go house to house, encouraging people to give their own contribution, and let's see what we can do. And at the end of the day, we made sure that we never owed our light. And it was so fun then living in that street. I can't forget that street. I still remember the fun that we had. Why? And then in that my street we had Yorubas, we had Hausas, we had, people from different ethnicities living. We lived as brothers, we lived as sisters. It was one street that all through my days living in that street, I can't remember any day. Other streets will complain about armed robbers coming around, but I cannot remember any day that somebody said robbers came to our street. I can't remember. Why? Because we had a people that were ready to serve our fatherland with all that they have. Today, do you love Nigeria? What's your love level for our country? Think about it for a moment. What's your love level for our country? Or do you want to just run out and go to the US? You want to run out and go to London? I want you to repeat after me right now. Say, I love my country. See, the more you declare it, the more love you will have for your country. And the more love you have for Nigeria, the more you will see ways to make it a better place. I keep telling people, I don't have another country. That's why I must make my own work. And today, I want to say the same thing to you. Are you a policeman? Are you a lecturer? Are you a teacher? Are you in the civil service? Are you a media person? Say after me. Say, I love my country. Make up your mind today to serve with all that is in you. Make up your mind today to give back to your nation. If there was war in this country today, probably you won't have grown, you won't have gone to school. But think about it. Nigeria somehow has given to you, has contributed to who you are today. You know, the problem is that most times we keep focusing on the negatives and we never get to actually look at the positive. I believe that my country is not all bad. I believe that Nigeria is not all bad. I believe that there is still good in this nation. At least I wake up every day. At least Nigeria gives me light. Nigeria affords me the opportunity to think and be creative. I'm seated here today because Nigeria made it possible. And I want to say the same thing to you. It's time for us to give back to our country. It's time for us to give back. Enough of the hate. It says with strength and faith. It says the labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. I don't know about you, but the labors of our heroes past shall not be in vain. It's time to stop the hate. It's time to stop the fighting. It's time to stop trying to run out of this country and begin to ask yourself, what are the opportunities? Listen, the opportunities abound in this country. I know it. There are many opportunities, things that we can do to make Nigeria a better place, to serve with heart and mind. One nation bound in freedom, peace, and unity. Nigeria is calling us now to become responsible citizens. Some of you don't even pay your tax. You know, there's a whole lot of things that when I remember it, when I think about it, I ask myself a question. If all of us can think differently about this nation, things will get better. Forget about the people, the people that are getting things wrong. You get it right. I always tell people, two wrongs cannot make it right. I can't keep blaming the government and then me, the little power I have, the authority I have, the things I can do for me, I won't do it. Okay, for instance, keeping my environment clean. Is it the government that will do that for me? Helping a fellow Nigerian who is in need when I can help? Is this something my country, is something the government will come and do for me? I want to challenge you today. It's time to answer the call of Nigeria. It's time. Think of what you can do for this nation. And the more all of us can think of what we can do for this nation, we can take Nigeria to another level. I love my country. What about you? My time is up, and I want to say this to you today. This is still the mechanic, and my name is Franklin Wilson. I love my country. I'll see you again. Bye.
This is The Mechanic.